Good morning, good morning. Well, this morning actually started weird, but it's cool. Let me put on some music. But I still had my entry. 3-pin formation, as always, of course. And we're looking for this one to go all the way down to the relative equal lows. 1, 2, 3. This is the entry. Almost at TP. Good morning, good morning. Jó reggelt. Sorry about the delay, guys. I had a slight issue with Quantower. I had to contact support to help me out because the platform wasn't really responding. But now it's fixed, so it's all right. And I already won a trade, as you can see. So I did right. And this is why I'm sorry, because I couldn't... Anyway, I was having the problem, and I just ended the conversation on AnyDesk with support. So I'm really sorry about the whole thing. You guys missed this trade, but actually, this was the entry, and it's good actually that you guys see this, because this has to do with the 3-pin formation that I was explaining. So we're gonna go through with this trade, and you will see how this eventually turned out well. So let me show you. Again, I'm really sorry. I wanted you guys to see this trade, but I'm a little bit angry right now. So not for you guys, for Quantower. Good morning, good morning. So I'm a little bit angry because the connection was lost with Quantower. I don't know what the heck was going on, and I was in the trade and stuff like that, so it was crazy. Anyway, this was a 3-pin formation again with the order block, so I'm gonna go through this trade with you guys. Look at that, it's just dumping. So let's check out where is it going right now. We have the next sell side. Let's go through fast. Yeah, we have sell side at 16,753. That's the next one. Excuse me. So yeah, let's go. I need the coffee as well. Lina, welcome, and everybody. Oh man, what a morning. Market open, pushed it down. And so let's just put a marker down here somewhere. Okay. So that's the next sell side. Other than that, I don't really see anything. Even if I look to the left, well, no real order blocks to the left. I'm checking it. Not even this one. Well, slightly, I would say. Not a perfect one. If you look on the 5-minute, it formed a swing low actually. So let me put this marker here. This could be an order block on the 5-minute. Not a perfect one, but you know. I'm a little bit angry and frustrated. because I couldn't start the stream on time and Quantower was messing with me. Sorry about the whole thing, guys. And this is from the 11th of January. Alright, it's cool. So we're pushing down. I wanted you guys to check for this move. Viox is here as well. Guys, a huge applause for everyone who joined. Good morning. What a push down. Look at that. Do we have some news or something? I mean, we had some news, but what else? What else? We had some pound news. Bank of England. Nothing special. Look at that. It's going down. It's at 800.02. There is a 5-minute bullish order block there. And let's see. So anyway, I'm going to explain to you guys what I saw before the London Open. And this is the trade that I took. And I was angry a little bit. But it's cool. It's fine. Everything is great. So there was an order block. There was an order block, guys. Not the perfect order block, but I'm gonna zoom it out. This is the 5-minute. So let's check it out together, shall we? This here, at least that's what I can do. I mean, you guys missed the trade. I didn't miss it, but 5-minute bearish order block in the center. Let's put in, come on, 5-minute bearish order block. So which part of this was the order block? That's the move I weighed yesterday. They started at early. Yeah, they started it. So there was actually, after the New York midnight open on the 5-minute, so this is the 5-minute again, there was a small fair value gap here. There you go. I'm gonna change the color to this. So as you can see, there was a small fair value gap there. This up close candle, this bullish candle here, the 5-minute, it was the 040, so 40 minutes after midnight. This candle pushed higher. This is the up close candle, and the next candle also wicked into liquidity, this small fair value gap there. After it wicked into that fair value gap, technically repricing that small range, it immediately started to go bearish. So what happened after that? And this is, I mean, it's almost like a textbook example. After that, it changed the market structure right there. So bearish market structure shift. Now, what I would say, and I would say that perfect bearish order block, in my personal opinion, right there. So that was all right. This whole move right here, this is what I'm referring to on the 5-minute again. Gaurav, nice. So this was the trigger that I was eyeballing before the London Open. So it started to go up there into the order block, and then 240, if we go down to the 1-minute, 240, it went into that 1-pin, 2-pin, 3-pin. But the fourth candle didn't broke the structure down here. Instead, it started to go higher. So swing high, let's see, 1, 2, 3. The fourth candle didn't break the structure. Guys, this is a perfect example. Didn't break the structure right there. So instead, what it do? It went higher. 1, 2, 3. It went higher, higher, higher. And then, look at that. 1, 2, 3. 3-pin formation. I know this one doesn't have a wick. it's personal preference, but it did not close out on the 5 minutes. So it was still inside the 5 minute order block. As far as it's not closing outside of the order block's range, I consider it as a valid entry. This is a specific, it's a refinement, if you may say. So 1, 2, 3. So the structure break comes in at this 3 formation at the break of this candle, which is the third candle. Guys, it doesn't really get any better than this. So what I did, I placed a limit order on Quantower, but without the stop and everything, and that's why I was nervous. I had to contact support. I placed the limit order here. It triggered it. It started to break down. Stop loss was up here, and the 1 to 2 risk reward was actually down there. It wasn't too much, but it was a little bit over. It was 11 points or 10 points on Nasdaq. So this trade is a textbook example how to use a 5 minute order block with the 1 minute 3-pin formation entry, you know, if it's still valid. So it was a nice trade. I really liked that. So that's how it went. And that's it. That was the reason, sorry, that I took that trade. All right, so how are you guys doing? We're through with that trade, and by the way, if someone is trading Forex, the same setup, the order block 3-pin entry is actually working very nice on Forex as well. For example, let's look at pound. Let's look at pound. I'm just gonna find a quick entry for you guys on pound if I can. No, nothing. Maybe this one, I don't know. Not really. But it used to, trust me. Maybe this one, I'm not sure. Just checking out how it was doing on pound yesterday. Oh wow, what a color. Around 9. Yeah, 3-pin formation. 1, 2, 3. Entry right there. Break up the 3-pin. Boom, tight, stop. 1 to 2 risk reward. There you go. There was your trade. 1 to 2 risk reward for 8 points or 8 pips. Sorry. So you can also do that on Forex if you want to. It's great. Thank you, Gaurav. I'm really sorry that I couldn't start the stream because at the same time I wanted to start like 15 minutes before London Open, and that was exactly when I started to go into, as you can see, the 3-pin formation formed at 250-ish, but I was following the 1 minute candles, so by that time I knew I'm gonna be late with the stream, but I was putting on my limit order, and that's when Quantower started to mess up. So anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys how this went on, but I took this one. It was a 2-to-1, and also it's a great proof that this concept is working. You know, if you know what you are looking for. For now, since NQ pushed way lower, we just have to wait for some kind of a structure. The next thing we can see is a 5-minute bullish order block. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to hold, because below that at 753, this was a very sharp drop. So you have to consider that as, you know, this is very sharp dropping here. If it continues the way like that, I think we can go all the way down to 753. And we have a 1 hour bullish order block that I am going to extend here to the left. So it's a little bit scary to go long on that small single 5-minute order block from the 11th of January. But let's just keep an eye on of what is going to happen. This one could be going for the 753s. You know why I was bullish this week? The weekly candle took liquidity on previous. Let's check the weekly. Let's check the weekly candle. I know the weekly candle took liquidity on the previous one. So the high of this candle was 57. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the previous one was 38.50 and this one was 57. So yes, it took liquidity. I understand completely what you're saying, Wyox. So that's actually a logical reason. Yeah, so the previous week's candle took out the previous week high. So there was a higher chance for this week's weekly candle to dig a little bit lower. Yeah, I understand. And it's a good you know, analogy or setup actually. So for now, what is this music again? Okay, we're going down still, not jumping into anything. Let's check ES. What do we have on ES? ES. We have a low 47.76. 47.76. All right, nothing major. 47.76. Where can it go? Where can ES go? It wants to go lower. Let's check the 4 hour. Oh yeah, we see that now. The 4 hour candle, guys, on ES. Long wick, bullish pin bar. These ones are like magnets. Just saying. These ones are technically almost like magnets. So there is sell side at 47.72. It's not too far. So it's not good for my original plan, because I was really looking for ES to go higher this week, but seems like it wants to take a dip. 47.72 is in the crosshair. That's a good point actually. Yeah, Wyox has a good point. Yeah, yeah. So if the weekly candle, yes, if the weekly candle is driving us right now, then you know, we can see some lows being broken. And also the 4 hour Nasdaq, look at that long wick candle on the 4 hour. We already made it through the consequent encroachment. We have a high chance of breaking this one. And again, what do we see? Well, it's an order block, but it has already been so-called mitigated. I'm going to use the word. I know ICT doesn't like that word, but I'm going to use that word. It has been mitigated by this 4 hour, which means that the 1 hour order block that we were checking is pretty much could be in the crosshair. So guys, we had a structure shift on the 4 hour. That's pretty strong, by the way. Look at that. I know we haven't really talked about the 4 hour that much, but let's just look at that. There's a market structure shift on the 4 hour from yesterday. Look at that. Goes down, boom. Breaks lower. We have a fair value gap up here, but if it, you know, yeah. So if it broke down so hard, now it can continue. So I almost totally forgot to check with the 4 hour time frame. Also have a daily fair value gap that has not been touched yet. So I'm gonna put a marker here as well. Daily fair value gap. So guys, if this is, I went back to the 4 hour. If this is going to go down, I don't know. Feels scary to go long just yet, especially without any setup. Even the 1 hour, look at the 1 hour from yesterday. Look at this. This is a market structure shift, not just on the 4 hour, but also on the 1 hour as well. Four hour / 1 hour. Now this candle here poked into a little bit of liquidity. That means that it was just enough for price to drive lower. And this whole formation for me indicates a strong bearish scenario. So it's scary to go long. Scary. Yeah. So it's definitely scary to go long just yet on this. It would be much more safer to wait for a notable structure to form. I don't trust the 1 minute in itself. I need some more confluence, some confirmation that we can go long maybe. The only thing that is actually a good scenario for the longs is that we were basically moving below the midnight opening range since midnight. Since midnight. So this puts us into a discount. And if we check the 1 hour, let's check the 1 hour swing move. Yes, even if you exactly what Wyox is saying, it is, if you want to go short, it is dangerous because it can retrace any moment. You know, it's dangerous. If you want to go long, it's also dangerous because it was such a sharp move. You can, you know, this one can dump in 2 seconds if it wants to. So as I said, we could be looking. Oh yeah, let's see the swings here. We have a swing high, this 1 hour move. This is a 1 hour chart, and this swing high starts from here. I know we have a swing high here, lower high, but the thing that started this move, the higher high, was from this all the way down here, right? So if we put a fib tool here and look at the PD array, you guys can see that we are in a deep discount. So we are in discount on the 1 hour. Now, if we look at the 4 hour, we are in discount on the 4 hour too. Are we? Hold on. Maybe, I don't know, because this wasn't really a higher high. This was a swing high. Well, hard to tell. It's much more clear on the 1 hour, but we are in discount on the 1 hour. We are in discount on the daily. I mean, sorry, not the daily, intraday. If I talk about the daily opening range, then we are in the daily discount. Intraday, guys, I can't talk. I'm sorry, I have to drink my coffee. And but if I look at the daily chart, well, the last swing move was from here to here. I don't know. Just trying to put the PD array matrix together, and all I can tell you, if we are trading intraday on the 5 minute / 1 minute chart, then we are definitely in a discount PD array, which means we should be looking for long positions, or we should be having a higher probability to find a nice long position, right? Yeah, you're also no clear low. Yes. No clear low risk setup. So if you look at the 1 minute, it made a structure shift. You can take this if you want to. Right now, this is a 1 minute bullish. Actually, I might take it, you know, just for the fun with maybe 1 micro or something. I might take it. Should I take it with 1 micro? It's too dangerous though. I can risk 1 micro. Alright, why not? 1 micro, guys, it's not a big deal. Just to see where it goes. I entered to a long classic YouTube 2022 model. If it starts to go down a little bit, I already had a winning trade, so it's just one. I call it probe trades. So there you go, a probe trade right there. I'm gonna put my stop just below the recent swing, and let's aim for 52. Let me see. I'm gonna try to aim for well, I go for 49.50 there. 49.50. It's only a micro, guys, so nothing fancy is going on. Nothing fancy. Let me put the marker. My entry is actually very bad. Up. Let me put this here. And the 49.50. There. Risk reward is almost 1 to 1.5, 1 micro. Let's see. Should be going for the whole number, or maybe tap into some liquidity on the 5 minute, maybe. Well, not the 5 minute, but you know. So let's see. I might even put it to break even. Who knows? Just to see how it goes for the fun. Go Tom. The 1 minute. Yeah. No, nothing. I just wanted to see how it goes. As I said, I already had a winner. I'm willing to risk with 1 micro. Nothing fancy. If thank you. Have fun, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to grab a discount, check out my links. Huge discounts at some prop firms, and you can help me out in the stream. I might even consider to close it if I see price, you know, dropping back down and act like crazy. I wanted to feel the need for speed. But now it can actually let's see, it should be breaking this high at 42. I tell you what, if it breaks 42, I'm just gonna put it to break even. You know, who cares? If it breaks 42, I'm just gonna put it to break even and let it be. If it takes me out at break even, I don't care. I don't want to mess it up. Actually, you know what? I might just close it if it breaks that high. This trade is not really the trade I'm feeling that much, so should just close it, right? Anyway, break of this high should be okay, but if not, it's cool. Let's see. I had 4 micro at 860, but closed at 880. 860. What were you long or short? What did you do there? Look at that, it's going down. It can continue to drop, guys. I might just close it down manually here. I don't like this hesitation in price, so Yeah, this is crazy. I don't like it. Yeah, yeah. I don't care. I closed it down. It's a messy entry anyway, so let's just wait. And now it's gonna go to my original target. That's why I'm telling you. The trading mindset, if you're messed up in the morning like I was, because I couldn't start the stream because of the Quant Tower error, that messed me up. Maybe I did good that I exited. Oh, excuse me, guys. I just... I'm so tired. I can't sleep now. I told you guys, I have a sleeping problem. And the problem is when I get up without, sleeping enough, my head is all over the place. I'm gonna go out for a walk after the stream. The sun is shining right now. Actually, oh yeah, the sun is beautiful. The weather is cold, but the sun is shining. I'm gonna take a walk after stream. Definitely. I'm gonna go out to we have a great park not too far from here. I'm gonna walk there. Oh, it's a good thing that I closed the trade. Ah, hallelujah. Hallelujah that I closed this trade. Even if it goes to profit, I did not want to mess with my mind here. I short around 8-6 days and nice. Did you take magnesium like I told you? Oh, I did not, Camille. I did not. Yeah, I did not, Camille. I should be. I dream of fair value gaps and order blocks. Literally, guys, you won't even believe it. When I go to sleep, nowadays especially because I'm so excited by the streams, by the trades, by everything. My last thoughts are usually about the trades. Really, about order blocks, setups, entries, stuff like that. If I were you, I would start a bit early. Yeah, I might do that. Maybe so not at 2:45 Eastern Standard Time AM, but maybe I should start at the kill zone, so at 2 AM Eastern Standard Time. Maybe I would be a little bit more sleepy or something, but still we can look into the market. So what do you guys think if I should start at 2 AM Eastern Standard Time or 2:15, 2:30? It's actually in the kill zone. What do you guys think? By the very nice... Why? By the very nice people coming to chat on the stream. Yes, I was... Yes. I was thinking about the very nice people as well before I went to sleep. Yesterday I got excited, by the way, about the stream pretty much because... and if someone is new here, please consider to subscribe. We're gonna push this. Look at this bad boy go. As soon as I exited the trade, it goes up. So I got excited because we had a couple of subscribers yesterday. I got so excited about the order blocks as well because I start to see a confluation coming together with the fair value gaps that I might going to use it much more in my challenge accounts or evaluation accounts as well, because I can trade more aggressively here. And I do like that. I really want to, Gaurav. I want to, but don't worry about that. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be absolutely fine. I'm just gonna take the walks. That's more important. Absolutely, I'm gonna take the walks. I tried to get into bed sooner, but the problem is I tried that before, and if I just go into bed an hour or 2 hours sooner, I'm just looking out of my head, and thoughts are working all over my head. I'm just unable to sleep. So I'm in the bed, but my head is spinning around, so it's hard to go to sleep. But still, long walks, taking some magnesium. So yeah, that would be great, right? So no promises on my end, no promises here, but I'll try to think of something, maybe to start around 2 a.m., which is, for me, it's not a problem. For me, 2 a.m. is actually 8 in the morning. So that's actually all right, because I always get up around 6 o'clock, sometimes 5:30. So at my time, I usually get up around 6 o'clock, even on the weekends, although I should sleep more. So I get up 6 o'clock. I'm having some food or something, maybe, relax a little bit, reading the news or something like that, and I should be able to start at 8 o'clock in my time, which is 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meditation, yes, exactly, Lina, exactly. Exercise, walks, a lot of sexy time. Sexy time, I like sexy time. So meditation is good. For example, yesterday in my time, I went to bed at 1:30. I think it was 1:30 or 1:30 a.m. and I was up by myself at 6. Yeah, without any alarm or something. It was 6 o'clock and my eyes were boom. It was out, like, okay, let's start. How much is that? 4 hours and 30 minutes, best case scenario. Yeah. Deep sleep state, maybe I've slept like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna fix it, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So now we're looking for something to change here, but there's no significant level. This was dropping so hard that, we should be looking for the 800 level. So if we go down to the 800s, this is actually a bullish order block, just saying, right here on the 5 minute. This is a bullish order block from the, oh sorry, this is the 1 minute. Okay. Oh wow, look at the 5 minute. This is barcode chart at its best. Look at this barcode chart on the 5 minute. This is not tradable, guys, really. The 5 minute on this one is absolutely not tradable. Nothing to do there. We have a small, now if you look at ES on the 5 minute chart, look at that. I'm gonna zoom it out so you guys can follow here. 5 minute chart, 255 and 3 hour candle, London Open. So London Open has actually left with the close of the candle was here, the open of the candle was here. So what is this? Right there, that is a liquidity void. It's not a strong one, I know, but we're talking about ES, and 25, it's at least one tick. That's noticeable. I wouldn't be surprised if ES slowly would grind up there on the 5 minute to fill that and go inside. What is this, guys? You should be able to know what the heck is this. It's a bearish order block, of course. Of course it is. It's a bearish order block. So I wouldn't be surprised if ES would slowly grind up there. And then we could have a short entry on the 5 minute bearish order block, right? So let me put this out here. Slowly going up there. Slowly, and then boom. This can happen. It's actually a reality. It can go there. Auto block entry in the 5 minute. 3-pin formation on the 1 minute. Okay. Anyway, the 5 minute on NASDAQ. As I said, I think it's the best time for me to fix a coffee. Alright? What do you guys think? I'm gonna go and fix a coffee. I'm gonna go and fix the coffee. But the 1 minute entry with the YouTube 2022 model is still intact. I do feel a little bit FOMO, but at least I had a winner before the London session. So I'm gonna do a review on that one, maybe in a short YouTube video. I realized that maybe if I put out some reviews of these textbook trades, this can help for you guys to understand what I'm usually looking for. Okay, I forbid any one of you guys to leave the stream. Everybody stays, push the like button, do subscribe. If you want, grab some links. Check out my discounts. And I have to fix a coffee. It shouldn't take more than 2 minutes. All right. So I'll be right back. Nobody goes anywhere. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to keep the show rolling. You know, I try to keep it rolling. All right. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. All right. Fix my coffee. Nice. I think that's the only thing, mainly as a bad habit. I I mean, I don't really have bad habits too much. I mean, when I was younger, I was an idiot, but doing crazy stuff. But I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking. But I still drink some coffee, and I like to eat chocolate. So that's two of my bad habits. I do like sweets, so that's a problem. I have to work on that. I should not be eating chocolate because that's an issue. But to put down the coffee is also an issue for me. I like coffee. I have a New York mug. Actually, I bought this mug straight from New York when I was there in 2011. All right. ES is still there. Nothing really moving, guys. This move, this push down. I think, despite the fact that we have a long entry on the 1 minute, it still looks bearish on the 5 minute. I wouldn't be surprised if this one would drop lower, so I'm just gonna delete this, not to disturb us. And I would think that we can see this drop continuing to that 5 minute order block level, so we should be going down to the 800s. I just don't have an entry for that. The only thing where I would enter to a short here, because I am considering to enter to a short, if I would see a very clean displacement. For example, breaking this low at 335. Do you drink coffee in the evening? No. Sometimes I did. Most likely in the morning. If I'm super tired during the day, because sometimes that happens, I drink one coffee maybe around 3 to 4 p.m. sometimes ish in the afternoon, or technically it's evening. But truth to be told, I'm not drinking strong coffee. It's like how do they call it? Long coffee. It's kind of a Americano, or I don't know. Yeah, so it's not exactly an espresso or like a super hard kickoff. So, but I love coffee. Anyway, if we could see, for example, a structure shift here on the 344 candle with a nice displacement, I would go in for the 800 level or 802. But how much that would give us? For example, that would break lower here, go here. This is something that I would be interested in, maybe having a fair value gap somewhere around this area. You know, as far as it can give us like 20, 30, as far as it can give us a 1-to-1 risk reward with at least 12 or 15 points ish, I would take a short, but I would need a clean displacement. Yeah, that can mess up. Absolutely, I'm aware of that, so I'm gonna have to do something about that too. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Now the 15-minute has liquidity above 42. We should be breaking 42. And if we break 42, let me show you. So we break this level and then boom. This can happen also, this kind of scenario. I did not forget that on the Discord I'm going to do a webinar, maybe. And don't worry if you guys miss it. The recording is going to be uploaded to listed only to my Discord members. I'm gonna be talking about some entry models, and yeah, we're gonna be refining some entries based on the classic YouTube 2022 model and the same setup that I just took. How can you refine it to take a lower, to avoid lower probability setup and wait for the higher probability setup, or how you should be or could be or can be managing your risk, or how you can give a second chance to your trade. I do believe in second chances, not just in trading but in life as well. I like to believe that the concept of second chances is, you know, anyway, let's not dive into that because it's a whole new topic. So, and I'm gonna talk about that too. So, Chop Town, yeah, Chop City for sure. This is exactly the situation when you don't take any trades. Of course, ICT could do that, but he's not here. Or maybe some of you guys are ICT in a different name. Now this should be taking some liquidity above 42. There you go, just as we expected it. Now, if this one is a bearish day, then even it can go even up for 52. There you go. This is a little bit of a FOMO because of this fair value gap. So it should go to there. My original TP could have been hit if I would be holding on to the trade. So the classic YouTube 2022 setup was working at this point. It was a little bit sweaty, so that's why I closed it. And this is another example from Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. You should read that book if you haven't already. Of course, there are many books, but this is another example. If you enter a trade, you hit target. Nice. Oh my god, you hit target there. Congratulations. Lina hit the target and I was a chicken again. And this is what I'm talking about. Like Mark Douglas says that when you enter a trade, I mean, it's not literally, I can't remember literally the exact word, but when you enter a trade, then you're done. You're done. You executed the order, you entered, you already predefined your exits, and that's very important. That's an understatement. You predefined your exit and your take profit criteria. Sorry, the stop loss and take profit criteria. Your exits are predefined. Nice. You know, 1.25 euro is actually great. It's great. Hey, it's you can still feel the real deal, so that's nice. So after you enter the trade, you're finished. You let the trade play out, even with the loss or with the take profit. Now, taking partials is a different scenario. So much I have talked to some people who are doing very good on prop firms and personal accounts too, and you know what they said? I mean, most of them told me that, and it's kind of interesting because I do like to take partials, but most of them told me that they are not taking partials. They're not even moving their stop loss. Mian, hey there, $5 booked. Congratulations, you deserve an applause too. Nice. And I did not book anything. I exited at break even technically. Dominic, good morning, my friend. Good morning. So these traders told me that that they're not even moving their stop loss. They're not taking partials. They're not moving their stops. They're not doing anything. So they're doing exactly the thing what Mark Douglas said. They put on the trade and they leave it. Let it play out. Whatever happens, happens, And, mathematically speaking, they are having sometimes greater losses, or consecutive losses can be greater. But the potential profits are much, much more greater if they are on the winning streak. Because they are on a winning streak sometimes. So if they win 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in a row with the 2R or more, they are just tremendously fading away those losses that they have. So that's what they told me. Try to have enough discipline that if I put on the trade, I should just leave it. I should not touch it. I should not do what I just did in this long position, that I put the trade on, I got scared. I was scared that I lose some of my profits that I did in this trade. So that's not good. And I closed it at break even. If I just, the edge is not going to play out if you mess up your trade. And this is the key factor. If you leave everything on and you let your edge play out, that's when you are winning. But you have to trust your edge. Are we measuring standard deviation retracement today? Well, not really. Not really. I was actually no, so not standard deviation. No stuff like that right now. I was actually just talking about, this is an order block down here at 8:02, by the way, on the 5-minute from the 11th of January. I thought that this sharp drop is going to take us down there, but it didn't. No trades were, but technically we are in a discount, and that's it. But we can talk about standard deviations. Honestly, and you guys can help me out. I don't really dived in deep to standard deviations. Why not? Maybe I should. I haven't really went into that topic too much. Short open? You enter the short? It looks good. I'm not in a trade. Let me check the 3-minute. Nothing. 5-minute, nothing. I don't see anything. So there was a structure shift, but for example, if I zoom out the 1-minute for you guys, this here, ICT says that, this can be a market structure shift, but as you can see, it shifted with the wick. And if it shifts with the wick, that's a little bit of an indecision for me. It's not that high probability. Even if the next candle after that is closing below, that doesn't count for me. So if the next candle closes down after this structure and after this wick, this one doesn't count. Only the first candle counts, and I don't really like the wicks. I want to see down close candle. That's the strongest indication. Even ICT said so. You can go in with the wick, but the strongest indication is going to be the down close or up close candle. So this one, for me, it's not a market structure shift. For me. For you, it can be, but it's up to you if you trade it aggressively or not. Now, if we go to the 15-minute, we can see that we poked into the liquidity. If this one wants to drop further down, this is the chance for it to go, actually. And we should not stop until 800.02. We should not. So yeah. What the heck is this music? Excuse me. Yeah. So if we look at the 15-minute chart again, how far can price retrace on this move? We have to look at the swing, the whole swing, and let's look at the golden level. The 50% golden level should be at 53. Optimal trade entry, if someone wants to dive in, should be above this 52, 53 level. 68%, which is not marked on this one. It's not because of disrespect or anything. Which exchange you use? I'm trading at My Funded Futures right now. And yeah, My Funded Futures and Apex too. This is the Nasdaq, of course, as everybody knows it. But I trade it at My Funded Futures right now. I have a evaluation account that I want to pass. I had a small issue. Well, not that small, but I had an issue with Topstep. I'm going to talk about it later. I don't want to go into details right now. So I'm going to be trading with Topstep too. You can find a link down there. If you're a new customer, you can have a 20% discount at Topstep and a 50% discount from your reset. There's a link down somewhere. But now I decided to build up some more accounts with My Funded Futures and Apex. That's what I'm looking for. So right now, if you are trading the 15-minute and you firmly believe that we are going for the 800s, this is your optimal trade entry on the 15-minute. I am not entering on the 15-minute right now. Anyway, so I'm just saying this, by the way, Mian, if you're interested to take an account at My Funded Futures, everybody has, as a new customer, a chance to get a 50% discount of the starter pack. So you can get an account for $50. But then if you pass, you still have to pay for the activation fee. But still, I think it's a great deal. If you haven't already, I think you should check it out, because I'm going to do a video about My Funded Futures as well. I do like the platform. Support is good. So far, I have no issues. And yeah. How's the market, bearish or bullish? Well, I would say that, you know, since the London Open, we're pretty much bearish, even despite the fact that this is going up. And look at ES. Just as I told you guys, I think ES can grind all the way to reprice this small volume imbalance right there. So there was no trade on this tick level around 97.25. Otherwise, the market is pretty much bearish this morning. We have a bearish market, but that can change, of course. That can change any moment. You know, we took out some lows here. If we go to the 4-hour, we are still in a range. We have a long wick candle here from January 11, and so far it seems like that this 4-hour candle that we're in right now is respecting the consequent encroachment level of that 4-hour candle. So if this is the manipulation phase, then the distribution can be continuing higher. On the higher time frames, I still hope and believe that ES is going to go for that historical high at 48.61 from 2022. I don't know. So the bias can be changing, by the way. Check the liquidation. I don't use Bookmap if that's what you're referring to. Bookmap is great. Don't get me wrong. Bookmap is awesome, but even like I use Quantower as a platform, but even if I look at the DOM or the order flow, that shows you like a few contracts near to your price, but that doesn't really give you a deep understanding of what's going on. I mean, if you understand market structure, and I firmly believe that if you understand market structure, you don't really need Bookmap, for example, because you should be assuming where liquidity rests. For example, I can show you something really interesting that happened yesterday. Let's go to the 15-minute chart, or even to the 1 hour. This is a great example here, yeah. So yesterday, ES 15-minute chart. Look at these tops here at 48.13.50. Look at this. 13.50. Now don't tell me that there is no liquidity up there. Look at that. I can tell you from right here that there is a bunch of liquidity is up there, resting right up there. A lot of liquidity. Look at all these flat tops here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever knows how much high do we have here. This level is definitely holding liquidity. So I don't really need Bookmap to know for sure that there is orders, iceberg orders or whatever, resting up there. And this is something that actually you can understand. I'm not saying you don't, so don't get me wrong, but you can get better time to time. For example, let's look at Nasdaq just for today. Look at this. We had the midnight open around, it's not 100% but 98% accurate, at 95, okay? 895. This almost went up there, but technically the 895 level, it was a little bit breached there, but there's no movement yet today on the bullish side. If I go to the daily candle, oh my god, too much markup, I know that, guys. So the open, you guys can't see it because the chart is messed up anyway. Okay, never mind. What I meant to say is that we had no technical movement so much in the premium array. So we're pretty much just hovering around in discount. And I told you guys on the hourly that we are also in an hourly discount level. I can see this go up above 95. So the answer, Jamie, same here. I agree that Bookmap just show obvious liquidity. Yes. I'm not saying it's bad. It can be a good thing. So if you have an extra money for subscription for Bookmap and you have an extra screen, if I would have like 8 monitors around me, maybe I would be having a Bookmap chart opened up just to, you know, have a glimpse of what's going on. But you don't really need Bookmap. If you learn market structure, you don't need that. So you can actually anticipate and know where is liquidity if you understand the structure and what is happening. That's it. Bookmap is always going to show the contracts which are very, very near to you, and it confuses your mind because you see a number popping on Bookmap. For example, you see 100 contracts a few points from your price, but that can be just I mean, institutional players or bigger players or whoever, you know, they can be just playing with the price. They're pulling price towards a specific place, and it's gonna mess up your mind. You see all those contract numbers popping up in Bookmap. Anyway, Bookmap is great. You should consider to use it as well. Who knows? I don't need that. I'm fine without Bookmap. If you learn the market structure, you won't ever need Bookmap. That's the case. That's what I believe. But I do not disrespect anyone who is using that. That's it. If you guys are making good profit with Bookmap, then it's great. I absolutely get it. Okay, let's see. This is, by the way, also a 5-minute bearish order block. Let's look at it on the 15-minute. Yeah, look at that. 15-minute bearish. We forgot to mark this up, guys. Almost forgot to mark this up. Why didn't you tell me? Let's go. I'm gonna pull this. Oh, I'm gonna pull this all the way here. So this is a 15-minute slash 5-minute bearish order block. Bottom to the right. There you go. Well, the 5-minute is actually here, so that's not that accurate, but you get what I mean. So this level is quite important. So, but I see TradingView app, but I use TradingView app. I feel, yeah, you know, main, but Mian, sorry, whatever works for you, you know. It's perfect if you find TradingView for you that it's working out and you're having good results. Awesome, that's great. You should go. That gives you the better feeling, the better results. You know, whatever you feel comfortable with. For me, I don't like the platform for trading. I mean, I like TradingView. I very much like it, but for trading, I don't like it. It's not that smooth for me for trading, but this is only my opinion. But if you like TradingView with these features, even with Bookmap, or I don't even know if there's a Bookmap or DOM available on TradingView because I haven't looked into it. If you use that and if it's good for you, then go with that. Use that. You should continue with that. That's all that matters. Don't listen to anyone else. I'm not, especially don't listen to the ones who are saying you're doing something wrong. If you have the feel, if you're comfortable, stick with that. That's my best advice. You should stick with that. You know, guys, back in the days it was like FXMO. Oh my god, guys, FXMO is an OG. Welcome, welcome. Applause. By the way, guys, I know I'm doing fine, by the way, FXMO. By the way, I know I'm always asking this, but if you guys can press the like button, that would really help out the stream and the channel. I really appreciate it. It's free to push the like button, and that helps me out in a great manner. Thank you so much for pushing those likes. Thank you, thank you. So, okay, there you go. Now on the 5-minute, if you want to aim for the order block, you can take a long entry, and I actually might wanted to take a long here, and I missed the trade. Actually, you know what? I'm taking a trade. I took a trade. I was waiting for this, and because I used the order block as a target. If you're asking why I took this trade, because I saw this sharp move breaking structure higher, and we still have like 13 points to tap into the 5-minute order block. I think it should go there, and I took a long, and that's it. I might gonna add one more to it. The trade is based on the 5-minute chart. Nothing fancy. 49. I'm gonna be risking about 10 points on this trade. I was waiting for this. Oh yeah, so the trade, my trade was this. Stop loss should be somewhere here. With the 1 to 2 risk reward, you should be aiming for the entry of the 5-minute order block, which is at 70. So my entry is at 40. Where is it? Where's my entry? 50? Somewhere 50. Yeah. If it dips down a little bit lower, I might add one more. But this is what I'm looking for. As far as I've seen, we are in a discount. We are seeking our way back into the order blocks. And despite the fact that we are in a drop, I would like to see this one go inside the order block. That's it. That's my analogy. You know, I can still lose this, but this is the trade I'm in. You don't have to. This is a little bit higher risk trade because the but it's based on the 5-minute. So Trader Oracle, howdy, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Yeah, let me highlight this fair value gap here. Let me highlight this fair value gap here. What is the problem with the color on this one? So that was my entry right there. I'm still thinking to refine my stop a little bit in case we're dropping down, but you know, if we go below 39.75, we're pretty much going down again to the 800s if we trade below that. So I would like to see this one finally go into the 70s. Actually, if you TP at 70, that's a whole number, round number, that should be the safest TP. Partials can be taken if you want to. I'm not taking partials. I'm just gonna leave it on. And what rule have you added which took your trading to another level? Well, there were small rules and there were bigger rules. I would say multiple set of rules, I would say. But for me, it was only entering of 5 minutes. I did 1 minute and that was a mess. Yeah, well, you know, as for entry models, I realized that if I stick to one time frame, for a long time I was only using strictly the 1 minute, or I was only using strictly the 5 minute. And I understand what you say because it messed up my mind when I saw a trade evolving on the 5 minute, and I said to myself, no, Tom, we are sticking to the 1 minute. Whatever it takes, we're staying on the 1 minute. But the 5 minute showed it differently, and the 5 minute was actually a beautiful trade. So anyway, then I realized that there's a saying, you guys heard it already, that trade what you see, not what you think, right? So I started to see all these setups on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes. So I started to realize my main entries should be based on the 1 and the 3 and the 5 minute charts. Sometimes on the 15, but most likely the 1, 3 and the 5. So if I see something great happening on the 5 minute, I might as well take it. But, you know, if not, yeah, I only enter 5. Yeah, oh, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I know there are some, I'm not going to name the guy, but he's also on YouTube. He's having a huge following, and I think he's having great results. And he also says that he's not looking at any other time frame, only the 5, I think, or the 15, I don't even know. He only looks that time frame because that not messes up his mind. But maybe he looks at the daily chart or the 4-hour to see the big picture. But he's not jumping all around from the 1 to the 5 like I do, right? So, answer to your question, what rule helped me to get to another level? It was not the rule to stick with the 1 or the 5. It was actually not that. The main rule that changed my trading in a better way, it's still not, it's way not perfect still, but that helped me is to filter out my trades, to take less trades, much more less trades, much less trades. I learned to sit out a lot more time just to see what price is doing. For example, in a case like this morning on the 5-minute chart, as you can see it, the barcode chart, some time ago, I would just jump into the 30-second and the 1 minute, and I would start to chop myself up in that 5-minute chop down there. But I burned myself so many times in the barcode chart. There's no use to go down to the 30-second or 1 minute at this time. I burned myself so much that I said, okay, I'm not doing anything until we get out from the barcode chart. So as you can see, we got out from the barcode chart. And yeah, that's an awesome point. Thank you so much. But I had to suffer, guys. It was a great deal of suffering, and by suffering I mean losing money and losing evaluation accounts and losing funded accounts. I chopped myself up in a morning like this here. So this here finished me off in a single London morning on the 1 minute and the 30-second chart. Because I wanted to prove, because I was remembering what ICT said. ICT says that he can trade this and be profitable, but he's God. Of course, we all know that. I realized that this is hell. If you go down to subatomic, you're gonna chop yourself up. Trust me. No matter what broker you use or whatever you do, you're gonna be dead in this area. So I burned myself a lot of times. And it's like a reflex. So that's a rule as well. If it partially answers your question as well, it's a reflex, not a rule. There is kind of a reflex that start to evolve in your brain after so much suffer and pain and loss. Your brain, your subconscious starts to develop this reflex that okay, I see a barcode chart. I lost my ass like a million times in that chop, so I'm not gonna do that. It's like the same thing when you have what's that called? You're not going to put your hand in the hot water, you know, because when the water is super hot and you burn your hand, you immediately pull it out, right? That's a reflex. Now the same reflex should be developing in your brain. If you see this, if you see this kind of action, then your brain should know that, okay, we're not doing anything in this chop, because this is something that ICT can do this, but we cannot do it. Not yet, at least. So you can't do it, and that's it. That's very important. So that's one of the rules, or I should say reflexes that help me. So that helped me to develop a little bit more discipline. I'm still not disciplined enough. I still have to work on that a lot, but I would say that yeah. So the other day I have a Hungarian friend who is really putting everything into trading with prop firms, but he's a little bit hard-headed still because he's losing money on evaluation accounts and he's abusing the reset button. And he was asking me the other day, come on, just tell me what should I do to get over this gambling addiction? What should I do to sit like you at the monitor? Because by this time he would be chopping himself up as well. And since he's not listening to me because he's so hard-headed, I told him that, you know, because you're such a hard-headed guy, the only thing I can tell you is I wish, in the best way, I wish that you burn yourself hard. That's what I wish. And he said, what? Why do you want me to burn myself? Why do you want me to suffer? And I told, yeah, I want you to burn yourself and suffer a little bit more. Because it's clear that you're the type of guy like I was, that you have to feel the real pain a little bit more until your brain starts to register that you shouldn't be entering at specific you know, periods or market times, who knows. Okay, look at that, we're going down, so this trade might be ending up in the dumpster. On the 1 minute it's shifting market structure, so that's not a good sign, but not a bad sign either, because it actually made a bearish breaker on the 1 minute. It's going to close in 17 seconds. This bearish breaker is going to close in 17 seconds, and this is a very, very strong sign, so I might be killing the trade. We have 6 more seconds, and I don't know. Point of decision right now. Should I kill it or should I not? Mark Douglas says you should leave it. If you look at the 1 minute, you will see that we have a market structure shift with the bearish breaker. Look at that. So if someone wants to take a short, it's up to you. Look at that. Higher high, lower lows, lower low, with the fair value gap in there. So that's a bearish breaker. That's a very strong sign of selling, guys. It's a very, very strong sign of selling. Of course, it's on the 1 minute, and also ICT says that higher time frame rules. So also something that I've learned. I'm not saying it's not going to sell off like crazy now, but they say that higher time frame rules, you know. It's kind of confusing. My gut feeling tells me that this trade is in real jeopardy right now. High chance that we're going to sell off from here. But Yoda said suffering leads to the dark side. Yeah, well, actually it can lead to the dark side, but yeah. Anyway, this trade is not looking good from this point because the bearish breaker is formed, so I think we're gonna get taken out from this trade. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, gonna get taken out. What's that level over there? Yeah. Okay. So this one is ready for a sell-off. I thought that they're gonna revisit the order block, but it seems like it's not gonna happen. ES is dropping, of course. Well, it barely touched the wick of the come on. It barely touched the order block, the wick of the order block, and I'm almost out. Still in, but I'm almost out. Why long? Oh, Hans is here. I was hoping that we are going to get back to that order block, and then I can take a short from there. That's what I was hoping. But after this bearish breaker, I should have closed it down. But that's it. Based on the 5 minute, my long entry was based on the 5 minute. I was hoping that we are gonna get back up there to the 5/15 minute order block. That was the reason. We had a nice fair value gap, and that's it. Nothing more to it, actually. Nothing more to it. And we were in a discount. So so that was the reason. I'm sure too, but I thought it will go to that support, at least touched it. We thought the same thing for first time. Yeah, we did. We did. Well, it seems like I'm gonna be out of this trade real soon. Real soon. So let's see. I'm still in. So I'm still in. Even if it takes me out, I would be curious if we're going to see this 15 minute/5 minute order block to be reclaimed during the day. That would be an interesting scenario. Yeah, resistance. I got it. Yeah, it was bad trading, Hans. Actually, no. In my perspective, I was just following some rules, you know, but when I took it, I already knew that this is going to be a higher risk because it already made the move up there. But I was really confident that this market, that this shift to the upside happened with this 5 minute candle. I was so sure that we are going to touch the 17 level. 70, sorry. I'm still in it to win it. Still in the trade. Wants to take me out. Very bad. But let's wait onto it and see what it does. ES is still there. Just a quick check on pound because we had pound news this morning. I know the news wasn't that good. So for example, this was a 3-pin entry on pound. Just saying for you guys. Order block. Boom. And there you go. 3-pin formation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, the entry is not that perfect because this one had a long wick, but this candle actually took it out. Yeah, almost like a perfect entry with the 3-pin formation. If you wanted to enter to a short on pound, you could have done it. So you would be still in a short based on the 3-pin entry. Just a quick check. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but it's exciting. I think it can still take, still goes up, but not. Yeah, the probabilities are very low that this one is gonna go up. It really feels heavy by the look of it. Candles are having some pressure from the upside, so I would say that it can take only 2 seconds for it to boom, just go down, or it can actually go up above 50.50, 850.50, reprice the bearish breaker, and then go down. Now, as I said, for me the higher time frame rules. So if this one takes me out, let it be. Or I'm just going to wait for it. I mean, I'm gonna wait for it to play out. I'm still in it, so I don't care. TP should be at 70. Let me fix my TP because I didn't do that just yet. Yeah, I modified my TP right there. Why can't I modify it? So Quantower had a little bit of a communication issue this morning. Otherwise, now it's cool. Did you... Yeah, the Euro futures looks exactly like Forex, but it's gapped. It's pretty much gapped, especially in the London session, which means that there is low liquidity. For example, if I want to enter with a market order and there are no orders near me, just gaps, it can slip me like crazy. So it can slip me like 2 or 3 or 5 points away. So because of the lack of the lack of volume, that's the problem with the Euro futures. I would like to trade maybe pound futures as well. I was thinking about it, really. I was thinking about it, but the lack of volume is slipping you. And if you're just aiming for 10 points or whatever, or a few points, then those points are really count. So if you're using a Forex broker, even if you're B-booked, then you should not be having this problem with liquidity. So, but you know, Nasdaq has enough liquidity in the London session as well. It's a shame that I can't trade DAX futures, German index that is. So I would like to trade German index, for example, with my funded futures. I'm going to look into that at Apex because it has enough volume for London. But I don't want to split my focus too much. I saw the pound futures. It's ugly. Yeah, it depends on you know, which time of the day and stuff like that. But depends on if you go with micros or minis. You know, it all depends on volume. If you don't have volume, it's gonna look like a I don't know, full of gaps and everything. For example, here. Well, it's all right, but look at the 5 minute. Well, if you go to the 1 minute, these candles are not that great. It's not so good to read these candles, as you can see. Of course, this was in Asia, but sometimes during the London session, you see the same type of gaps like this on pound futures. And this means that if I want to enter, I don't know, it's going to slip you to the next contract where it offers. So it's not really good in this manner anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, but I really don't want to spit. Come on, spit. I'm gonna spit myself in the face. I don't want to split my attention between too many markets. Nasdaq is cool for me. It has enough liquidity in the London session. Maybe DAX would be great. That would be great, but it also would be moving almost the same as Nasdaq. So I don't know. And also a good tip, as since I only focusing on one market, maybe two, I'm having much better results. So you shouldn't be focusing on more than 1 or 2 markets because it's gonna confuse you with a great deal. So, and by the way, this is the part of the commercial, guys. So commercial is coming up. If you want to grab a very good discount, go check out my codes and the links below. Check out my funded futures. I'm gonna do a review as well. I'm having a great time with them so far. If you want to go with Topstep, I have a link for that too. Check it out. And consider if you want to join our Discord. It's only $10 per month, or there's a lifetime opportunity too. We have so many good stuff uploading slowly, but you know, steadily into the Discord. Only a few people there, but consider it if you want to. Thank you. This was the part of the commercial. Okay. So I'm still looking for this to go into that 5 minute if it goes up there. Ali Kalaka, hi Tom. What are the costs of Apex Reset? Don't see them. Is it cheaper to buy a new account? You got me right now, Ali Kalaka. You got me because when there was a sale in November, I think the reset was only half price as well. Now we have a discount for 71% with Apex, which is good, but I think the reset is higher right now. So during this sale, this 71% sale, I think usually the reset is $80, I think. So if you buy a 50K account for, it's $48, I think, or something like that with the discount code. I think it would be cheaper for you to buy a new one. Zoltan is here. Good morning. Servus, üdvözöllek. Some Hungarian fellow here. We're making a bottom here. We're a short target from yesterday. We see bank earnings 830. Yeah. Push back off. Yeah. Exactly. Very good analysis there, Zoltan. Thank you. Exactly. So we can see some push back up there, also back up to the premium levels of the daily. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, Ali Kaka, yes. At this moment, I think. Damn it, I'm not sure. It's a shame, but I'm not sure if you get the discount for the reset as well. Anyway, I think it's cheaper to buy a new account. But if you go for the reset button, if you already have an account, it should be displaying it. You know, it's not. Apex has good deals, and yeah. And My Funded Future, by the way, guys, I know you guys are not really familiar with My Funded Futures. But if you're a new customer, you get the 50% discount only once. And it's a great platform, I think. So you can get to start $50 with a 50K starter account. But if you want to save up some money, the expert account has a 24% discount, and there is no activation fee on the expert account. It don't display the cost of a reset. Okay. I love 8S so much more than Quantower. Yeah, I mean, everybody, I mean, if you do okay with them, it's great. I'm gonna look into that too in the future. I'm just saying that My Funded Futures is having this 50% only once for new customers. You should go for it. Okay, that was the commercial. That was the commercial. Maybe I should start. What do you guys think? Should I start streaming the New York session earlier as well? Because I used to start it at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Although I'm not taking trades before market open. If we go by the ICT Bible, it says that you can start to trade at 7 a.m. Of course, that's the kill zone start time for New York. Honestly, guys, last year, 2023, whenever I started to trade from 7 a.m. New York kill zone, many of my trades which were stuck until, well, of course, most of the trades were on Forex, but many of the trades that were stuck until the New York market open were actually got destroyed because, you know, market open tends to shake everybody out. So if I take a position before market open, that always frustrates me a little bit. Should I close it earlier or should not? But I don't know. I might consider to start a stream earlier in the New York yield zone. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. Okay, so yes, we are going to have some news, by the way. Let's check out the news tab here. Empire State Manufacturing Index coming in at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, we have some Canadian news. Bank of England. Yeah, it's true what you say. I mean, kill zone is kill zone, of course, especially if you trade on lower time frames on futures. So if you start to look for setups at 7 a.m., technically you have more than 3 hours on average, or maybe you have 2 or 3 hours for a trade to play out, which should be enough, you know, in the New York kill zone pre-market open. So you should be aiming for your trade to be played out before the 9:30 market open. Even the futures market when opens 8:30 shouldn't shake you out too much, but maybe try just trading and streaming pre-market. There would be a niche with less competition. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it because, guys, as I don't have any other income, this is the only job, and I do consider it as a job. This is my job, to be here. I would like to push this stream as much as I can, because I'm not hiding anything. I do aim for a little bit of YouTube ad revenue, but I can only earn it if I go above 1,000 subscribers, and I have to reach 4,000 hours of watch hours by my viewers. So I try to push it. That would help out with some business costs and bills, you know. Because now I told you guys many times, now I'm not making enough just to make a living from trading. I will get there because I do believe that, but despite the fact that I took payouts, I'm still not there. You can check it out in my video from early January. I uploaded it and I talk about this. For New York, I don't trade before 9 a.m. New York, but seems some action before. Yeah. There are some great trades pre-market. I just get out before. Yes, it's also a strategy, you know. Bro, you get 700 subs already. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, to be honest, in last month in December, we were only scratching between 400 to 500 subs. And I am so grateful for everyone here, because in just a month we managed to pick up to 700 subs, which is great. 1,000 subscribers would be a great milestone for the channel. Still have to provide, and I want to provide more and more content and value by uploading more stuff and streaming to reach for the 4,000 hours of viewing hours. So it's a great achievement, and I'm extremely grateful for everyone. And that's why I always say, if you guys can push the likes, that always puts my stream in front of new people. And I'm extremely grateful for that. So yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I do think of making a mini course of some kind, as some kind of a digital product, but I'm going to put a lot of effort and energy into that. Maybe a $10 or $20 mini course, and I'm gonna put it out there to be able to be purchased. I don't know. It's because, you know, selling digital products, and that's also a way. This is something like, if you see all those trader gurus, everybody's doing the same, of course. But I just need to build up some revenue next to trading, because I'm not there yet. Anyway, I will be, and trust me, the trading is going to be awesome this year. I'm fully confident that, if not this month, of course, but in February, by the end of February, for example, I would like to take out a respectable amount of dollars from prop firms that I could say that, okay, this is much more than the average salary than in my country, which would mean that I would like to take out at least around $3,000 or more in prop firm payout by the end of February. So if I do well with these evaluations in February, I can do that by the end of the month. You know, that's also a plan. Look at that. I mean, look at the NQ. It's playing with us. It's playing with us. NQ is playing with us. Actually, it did react to the breaker, so it might going to stop me out. This time, I think it is going to stop me out if it goes against me. Last resort is the 1 minute fair value gap that we are right now in. If it breaks below that, then we're pretty much done. I mean, with this trade, we're not done, but this trade is done. Yeah. I thought that it's gonna go up nicely, but it still doesn't want it. Okay, if I look at the 15 minute, nothing there. If I look at the 5 minutes, still nothing there. Well, it's pretty much just sideways action. And it feels heavy again. It wants to go down, take out this low. Not good. I don't like that. Yeah, I think it's gonna take us out. I don't know. We're sticking to the Mark Douglas. This trade is dedicated to Mark Douglas. Even if we lose, this trade is definitely dedicated to Mark Douglas. Money for the masses. Why wouldn't you take profits though when it hit the overnight lows? What? Why wouldn't you take profits though when it hit the overnight lows? Overnight lows, you mean this trade up here, right? If you're referring to this trade, because the overnight lows were these, right? So if you're referring to, if you lose, does that make Mark Douglas? No, Mark Douglas is not gonna be a loser if I hit the loss there. If I hit the loss, I'm going to say that I stick to my trading plan. Even if I hit the stop loss, I stuck to it and let it play out. I got comfortable with the result, and that's it. I accepted my fate, as Mark Douglas said it. So if you're referring money for the masses for this trade, you actually have a good point there. The main reason that I did not stick to this one to take out the overnight lows, because I was a chicken. That was the main reason. The second reason is that there was a a fair value gap here and a minor, not too strong market structure shift here to the buy side, and I got a little bit scared that we're still below discount, so I wanted to make sure at least I can book a 2R trade with this one. So that's why I exited here. Maybe I could have taken just partials here and let the rest of it run. That's true. But that was that was my thought process there. So aim for 1 to 2 risk reward at least, and I took it, and you know, it turned out okay. That's it. And that's it. Great session as always. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for being here, Zoltán. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltál. Szép napot. Hungarian fellow here, Zoltán. Thank you, and huge applause to Zoltán. Yeah, I traded 2 micros there. I could have taken one off and let the rest of it run, but I needed to make money. I needed to make profits there. I traded 2 micros. That's correct. That's correct. I still, anyway, that was micros. Look at this. I mean, this is just really, this is really hovering all around here, right? So this bearish breaker, so far it's holding. If we break the 65, actually we don't even need to break the 60. If we break 62 here, we have a high chance to dig into the 70. We just need to break the 62. There's a swing high. So 62 will bring us 70. So come on. Come on. I love being here with you guys. I got carried away. I remember last year in it was September, October, we were having 1 or 2 or 3, maybe 5 viewers on average, and it's so good to see more and more people, and I'm glad I can provide some info. Okay, we're still in it to win it, you know. Somehow I feel confident. I don't know, it's just a gut feeling. So my feeling tells me that we have a really good chance to go into the 70s. But, you know. My gut feeling tells me we have a good chance for it. Look at ES. I think ES also looking for these highs as well. I don't know. Because we are such nice people. There you go. Especially you are. Yeah, Y-axis especially. You're a nice one. Definitely, definitely. Guys, I'm gonna do a giveaway if you guys up for it. All right, I'm gonna give away. We have 23 people on the chat right now. I have a small Discord server. It's not too much really, but I would like to give away 2 places. All right, if you guys up for it, we're gonna do it in the classic way. I saw how Methodical Man did it, so so if you are interested, I can do a small giveaway right now, because we need to pump up the the conversation as well in the future on the stream. I don't want to offend anyone who is a paying member, so I'm gonna do 2 places, and if you guys are interested, we have 23 viewers, so I don't have too many members in the Discord server, and it's slowly going up, you know. So if you guys want to, you can participate in the giveaway, which means that everybody who wants to participate I would like you guys to enter a number between 1 to 20, and if someone already entered the number, then you have to choose another one. So enter a number between 1 to 20, and we are going to generate numbers between 1 to 20. That's it. Between 1 to 20. If you push a number, and we're going to continue with the random number generator until your number has been picked, or someone's number has been picked. If you guys up for it, all right? Keza 16, all right. So we're gonna wait for about 5 minutes, all right? Just pick a number between Dominic. Dominic was already a member, but you know, you get one too. So between 1 to 20. Actually, you know what? We have 26 people already. What the heck? Okay. Maybe I went with such a low number. So if you want to change your number, just put a star and the new number there. Okay, so we have numbers. We're waiting for 5 minutes. It's now 5 a.m. We're gonna do it until 5:03. So let's make it for 3 minutes. Push a number between 1 to 20, and we're gonna do a random number generator. Okay, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. We have already... Oh, Christian. He's Hungarian. That name is Hungarian. Okay. So we have 4 people right now participating in the giveaway. So add a number between 1 to 20, and we're gonna do a random number generator. There's 3 more minutes. It's a very, very small Discord. It's you know, we try to evolve, and I'm gonna pick 1 now and maybe 1 in the New York session. All right. So üdvözöllek, servus. All right. So I'm gonna pick 1 here and 1 in New York. Okay, guys. So 1 to 20. That's why I'm doing 1, because only 1. It's a small Discord server, guys, so don't have that high expectations, but I do what I can. So I would be happy if some of the winners would join. Okay, so we have only 4 participants. Come on, guys, let's go. Give a number between 1 to 20 if you want to grab a free Discord access. I'm gonna find a random number generator. Random number generator between 1 to 20. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, this is going to be it. Oh no, we're gonna get taken out. Money for the masses, 13. Lucky 13. Okay, all right, all right. We don't have 13 yet. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Dominic doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 participants now. Okay. Okay. If someone still wants to go for it, just add the number. We're still waiting. You guys have about 1 minute and 30 seconds to enter to a giveaway. What I would like you to do if you win, just send me an email to... where is it? Just send me an email to... It's on my YouTube channel as well, in the About section. The email is here. Please send me an email with a screenshot or something. I don't know. It's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Kitty, hey there. I've been watching you for a while now. Finally, from personal account. Okay, Kitty, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Huge applause. Nice. Okay, so if you want to participate in the Discord, there's still about 1 minute. Just give a number between 1 to 20, and we're gonna pick a number Okay, and we're gonna generate a number between 1 to 20, and please send an email with a screenshot to me, and I'm gonna send you the invite to the server. Okay, it's a very small server, guys. Don't have that super huge expectations, but I really like to build it up. So Kitty picked 14. All right, I need active people. That's it, because I am so busy. I need people to move the chat in the Discord. Dominic is one of those who are really active right there. Tom, the place where I live in Slovakia has a mountain called Sabosikla. Yes, that's my mountain there. I was a time traveler. Trader Oracle picked 17. All right. Okay, so I think time is up. We're gonna do the random number generator. So, are you guys ready for this amazing prize? Okay? Everybody ready? We're gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Generate. 8. Who picked 8? Nobody picked 8. Oh my god. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Let's generate one more. 14. It's Kitty. Oh my god. Applause. The winner is number 14. Nice. So, Kit is the winner. Oh my god. You were so close. Yeah. So, Kitty, welcome. It seems like, you know, newcomer's luck or something. I don't know. I mean, not newcomer, of course, but welcome. You won. Hey, Kitty, I'm just telling you, our Discord server is a small one. Please do not think that we are like super huge community right now, but I tried to share, you know, info there and some more insights. There are some downloadable educational material there. There is my email. If you can just send me a screenshot, I'm gonna send you back the invite link. So welcome to the Discord. That's it. I mean, anyway, I'm so happy. I'm happy, guys. I'd never done this before. This is the first time I have done this. This is the first time. I don't like drama, so that would be perfect. Okay. So again, we only have around a dozen people there. And sometimes, love you, Tom. Thank you, Camille. Love you too, Camille. You know, I love you, everyone. It's I try to do some more active content on the Discord. So, but I'm going to share. We're gonna do a webinar this week. I'm gonna refine some entries on the 5-minute order blocks. I'm gonna upload to the Discord the indicators, which is already up there, the set of indicators. But I'm going to upload this separate video of how you can utilize the MetaTrader 4 indicators that I was using to use. I hope you guys get it, to use ICD concepts. Anyway, my email is up there in the chat, but I'm gonna post it again. Hold on. Let me put it here. All right, there's my email, and that's it. I'm gonna send the invite link to you there. It's a Gmail address, nothing fancy. So I'm gonna do the invite maybe after the stream or right now, because we have time. Okay, this trade, by the way, which we're still in, how are we doing with this? Yeah, we're still in. Okay. That's not looking good, unfortunately. On the 1 minute, it seems very tricky. We're narrowing. I'm not using trend lines. I'm just showing to you guys that this action right now is pretty much narrowing down everything. So the question is going to be very obvious soon. Are we going to break lower or higher from this rectangle? Triangle, not rectangle. Damn it. Triangle. I'm crazy today, guys. You're welcome, Kitty. Kitty, sorry. Not Kitty, sorry. Okay. So we're waiting. We are waiting. We are stuck in this trade. I'm stuck in this trade, actually. I wouldn't mind if something would happen. But as I said, whatever happens, we're dedicating this to Mark Douglas. The bearish breaker is holding pretty tight. The bearish breaker is actually here and also here. So yeah, it's holding. It's holding. It's holding. It's pretty much a high resistance liquidity run, if you ask me. Emmanuel, you picked 5. Oh, wait, we already finished with the giveaway, but hey, tune in for New York. Maybe we do another one in New York session, Emmanuel. But thank you so much. We had the winner, and we might do another one in New York session because we only have a few people in the Discord, but we had a winner. Thank you. Okay. We're stuck. We're technically stuck here. Okay. Yeah, now it's gonna take me out. Finally. But if it takes me out, I'm gonna be curious because we should be breaking the 3750 level. Now, if we break that with the displacement, then I'm going to be watching if this one wants to go for the 800s. But I need a nice displacement to the downside. This trade was not taken on the order block, so it is not. It was not an order block trade. It was purely a liquidity run that I was anticipating into the order block up there. Nothing more. But unfortunately, it turned out not too good. Not too good. All right, almost done. It's playing a game here, but I would like to get through with it. We should be getting through with it. This barrage breaker is really strong, I must tell you guys. So if you guys took that, you should be definitely in profit. It's the waiting game. I just want to get through with it and then see if we have that displacement that I was talking about. Quick question, Tom. With Topstep, do you pay the 49 USD monthly or just every month until you pass and then you just pay the... Yes, so you pay it every month. That's a subscription technically. You pay the $49 every month until you pass it. Oh, new subscriber. Onyango, Victor Steven. Thank you so much. Onyango, Victor Steven. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome, welcome to the channel. So yes, you pay it as a subscription. And but for example, if you're not passing the after the first month, but you are in profit, your account is not going to be reset. They leave you in the profit and you can continue to pass it on your second month or third month even. If you're down, so if you have a negative balance by the end of the month, the next monthly fee is going to reset your account. So there's a little bit of an upside to that, at least. If you're down in a drawdown by the end of the month, or even you blown your account, but if you're in drawdown, they are going to reset you at the next subscription. So I think that's a good information. But yeah, it's a subscription. If you pass, you have to pay the $149 activation fee, which most of the prop firms have. That's why I said if you take the My Funded Futures code TomSabo, you can save up 24% at the expert account, and there is no activation fee there. Although it's, I think it's like 100 and I don't know, 130 or $40, but there is no activation fee involved. So you can save up a little bit if you pass the account in a month, most likely. But you know, it's up to you. Also, you can go My Funded Futures with $50. For your first account with the discount code. If you use my code TomSabo, just type it there. You get the 50k starter account for $50. Yeah, and by the way, oh, very important, at Topstep your first reset has a 50% discount. So I think you can do it for the first reset. I think you can do it on a 50k account for $25, I think. Not sure. I know that on the 150k, which is $149, you can do it for $74 if you're a new customer. Your first reset has a discount. No problem, no problem. Okay. Oh, I might be out from this trade. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out from this trade. Yeah. Interesting. So I would be looking for a displacement. I just don't know how much of a displacement would it be. If it breaks down here, because so this was the bullish breaker. Let me delete this. A bullish bearish breaker here on the 1 minute. And now we're having a market structure shift, which can mean that we go for the lows here. If we continue with the drop, we can go all the way down to the 800s. Pretty much looks like it. ES is also dropping, so yeah, it's bearish. So the bearish breaker eventually turned out good. So if someone took that, you guys did good. You guys did great. Kiran, hey there, hi there. Hi. Welcome on the stream. How you doing? How you doing, my man? Welcome. So I might be, I don't know, because we're out of the kill zone. I would like to see this drop, but I'm not entering, I think. I'm gonna be waiting. But there's a good entry on the 1 minute if you want to anticipate the drop lower. The thing is, I would like to wait for a better opportunity. We are still in discount, so I'm doing great, Kiran. I'm doing great. Nice to see you on the stream. It's always good to see new people here. How are you doing? Oh yeah, you're doing fine. It's just a reflex of mine. Possible bullish SMT divergence. Let's look at it. Well, if I look at the 1 minute, I don't know. On the 5 minute, Indian market? No, not really. No, I don't trade Indian market. I don't see the SMT divergence just yet. I mean, we need to wait for NQ to drop a little bit more for that, I think. So yeah, again, I don't trade the Indian market, but I only trade Nasdaq, 90% Nasdaq, 10% ES, and yeah, that's it. Trying to take on with gold maybe or DEX, but I cannot trade DEX at any of these prop firms. German index futures, that is. So maybe I'm gonna go with gold, but gold is okay. Look at that. If someone took this 3-pin entry on pound, this could have been a 15 pip profitable trade. Your view about Indian market? I'm not really much into Indian market. I mean, all I can say, I mean, well, sometimes I looked into it. That's the NSC, right? Or something like that. I don't know. NYFTY and NIFTY. I think that's the Indian in NYFTY 50, and there's a NYFTY 500. Didn't really look into it, but I know there's a lot of big companies there, but yeah. Honestly, I'd like to tell you that I looked into it, but I didn't. So you cannot trade DEX. You can't trade it. I asked around, and you can't. I mean, not even if you pay for an extra subscription. Hold on, I have to take a real quick phone call. Sorry. All right. Yeah, Tata, Reliance. Yeah, so there are some big companies there, but as I said, I think I'm not even able to trade it with prop firms for now. So yeah. Okay, so this one broke lower. If we look at the 5-minute, it also broke these lows. So I don't know what it wants to do. I'm gonna wait for now because I don't really think there is much else we can do here. We're outside of the kill zone. This trade didn't work out, but overall, I'm glad that whatever happened here. Looking for these order blocks on the higher time frame, which is the 5/15 minute. And that's it. I'm gonna wait for the New York kill zone. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. It was a great session. I liked it, and thank you so much for participating. This was really great. And what can I say? Please push the like button. Roman, you can trade Eurex. Yes, with LMI. Yes. So Roman knows it. And with the trading pit prop firms. Okay, I'm gonna look after that, the trading pit. Okay, thank you so much for the info. Thank you so much for everything. Well, I'm a little bit less than break even, but it's fine. Technically, I'm on scratch right now. I'm still looking for price to head up to the order blocks, so keep an eye on that. We're still on the discount, and be careful with the shorts up here because we can dip into, we can poke into the highs above the midnight opening range. Okay, so see you guys in the New York session if you want to join, and use my links, and consider to grab a discount prop firm account with my code, and join my Discord if you would like to. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great day, morning, evening, and see you guys. Have a great one. Cheers.